Good day and welcome. You're watching St. Martin News Desk, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond. With your anchor crew, Alston Lawrence, Glenda York, Tiziana Hart, and Mizzy with the Sunshine Report. This broadcast is brought to you by TV15 and proudly produced by Great Bay Media Studios in Phillipsburg, St. Martin. And now, let's jump straight into today's top headlines.
Minister inaugurates new emergency generator at DCOM. Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Luke Marcelino officially inaugurated a new emergency generator at the Department of Communication on Friday, strengthening the country's disaster preparedness ahead of the 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. The generator ensures that government communication systems, including SXM Gov 107.9 FM, remain fully operational during national blackouts and emergencies. Speaking at the ceremony, the Prime Minister stressed that communication saves lives and emphasized that preparedness must happen before a storm strikes, not during one. With the new installation, DCOM can maintain uninterrupted public updates, safety alerts, and official information during adverse events. Officials say the investment reinforces St. Martin's national resilience strategy and strengthens the island's overall emergency response framework. Residents are encouraged to tune in to SXM Gov 107.9 FM for verified updates during emergencies. Revolut and PayPal decline St. Martin market. Digital payment platforms Revolut and PayPal are not planning to enter the St. Martin market, citing the island's small size and limited commercial viability. The disclosure was made during the central bank's 2026 to 2028 strategic plan presentation. CBCS President Richard Dornbosch confirmed that Revolut indicated in late 2025 that entering the market is commercially non-viable at this time, pointing to compliance costs and other priorities in larger markets. Meanwhile, Bureau Telecommunications and Post Director Julianne LaBega Hoover revealed that PayPal also signaled the market is not economically attractive enough to pursue licensing. Officials noted that companies offering services locally must obtain proper licenses under the central bank's regulatory framework. The discussion comes amid ongoing concerns about high money transfer costs and limited online payment options for residents and businesses. Port CEO warns Caribbean destinations on cruise revenue strategy. Port St. Martin Group CEO Alexander Gums is cautioning Caribbean destinations against focusing too heavily on increasing cruise head taxes instead of enhancing visitor experiences. Speaking on the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association's Leadership Series, Gums said, "Some governments may be overlooking the broader economic impact of cruise tourism." He noted that cruise passengers in St. Martin spend an average of $163 United States during their roughly 5-hour stay, generating a higher per-hour spend compared to stayover visitors. Rather than prioritizing fee hikes, Gums urged destinations to invest in unique, high-value experiences that encourage greater on-island spending and long-term sustainability. He also emphasized the importance of distinct island identities and regional collaboration to remain competitive. The full interview is available through FCCA's official platforms.
Hello, my people. My name is Glenda York of Sit, Sip and Chat and Moms in Paradise podcast. You can find us on TV15 St. Martin, TVC St. Kitts, and on YouTube. Reporting from Great Bay Media Studios in St. Martin, your News Desk feature story is coming up. But first, here is Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us.
At Talon, we believe connection goes beyond signals. It's about people. From every call, every laugh,
Hi, Merry Christmas. Thanks for calling.
every moment shared across our island,
Game time.
we're reminded this network was built by St. Martin for St. Martin.
I couldn't. Oh, I got you. Don't worry, man. We're good.
When are you coming to St. Martin?
All right, let's go. Go.
Here's to staying connected to what matters most. Your connection, your Christmas.
Stay connected to the best of local and Caribbean content anywhere, anytime with the TVC Plus app, the official app of TVC Channel 40. With the TVC Plus app, you can watch TVC Channel 40 live, catch every episode of your favorite shows on demand, watch exclusive pay-per-view content, listen to Voice of the Caribbean radio, and watch and read SKN Newsline. The TVC Plus app is available on all your devices. On the Google Play Store, search TVC and the plus sign. In the Apple App Store, type the words TVC Plus. And we're also available on the Amazon App Store for Fire TV and Fire Stick devices. Search the words TVC Plus. Download today and take TVC Channel 40 wherever you go.
All right, don't miss NEWSDESK, weekdays at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. on TVC. Sync Kids to the World, now streaming everywhere. Echoes of heritage come alive in Spring Garden. A new immersive heritage and culinary experience has officially launched at Spring Garden in Colombia, blending history, culture, and cuisine into a living celebration of St. Martin's identity. The Heritage and Culture of St. Martin tour opened with a special hosted experience for hotel activity teams featuring storytelling, village reenactments, and traditional food demonstrations. Guests were welcomed by the ceremonial blowing of a conch shell before being guided through the history of Spring Garden and the traditional uses of indigenous plants. The experience includes live reenactments of ancestral village life and a culinary tasting featuring arrowroot, journey cakes baked in a stone oven, cassava bread, sorrel, guavaberry, saltfish, and stewed chicken. Created by sisters Ghislaine Richardson and Helen Hansen Richardson, the attraction officially opens to the public March 2nd. The Where Culture Lives Artist Prize launches across the Dutch Caribbean. Artists and creatives across the Dutch Caribbean are being invited to participate in the newly launched Where Culture Lives Artist Prize. Starting February 23rd, artists from Aruba, Bonaire, Curaçao, Saba, St. Eustatius, and St. Martin can submit original works exploring where and how culture lives within their communities. All disciplines are welcome, including visual arts, music, dance, film, literature, photography, culinary arts, and digital media. The initiative aims to bridge research and community voices, highlighting everyday traditions, stories, and cultural expressions across the islands. Each island will award first, second, and third prizes with cash awards of $500, $250, and $125. Submissions close March 25th, with winners announced in April. The project is commissioned by the Dutch Ministry of Education, Culture, and Science and managed by Lemonade B. Fee. CBCS launches 2024 National Account Survey in the Caribbean Netherlands. Statistics Netherlands (CBS) will begin conducting its 2024 National Account Survey across Bonaire, St. Eustatius, and Saba in the coming months. The annual business survey aims to measure economic development on the three islands, with results expected in the final quarter of 2026. Looking at 2023 data, Bonaire's economy grew by 6.3%, driven mainly by strong performance in construction and utilities. Meanwhile, St. Eustatius saw a slight contraction of 0.5%, largely due to declines in public administration, education, and health care. Saba's economy shrank by 1.6%, influenced by fewer students and reduced public sector employment. CBS is urging businesses to cooperate with the survey, noting that all submitted data will be treated as strictly confidential.
When we come back, we go to our in-depth feature of the day, exploring one of the island's most thought-provoking topics. That's just ahead. Stay tuned.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe.
The right to learn and get an education.
The right to speak up and be heard.
The right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
St. Martin is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights gives us power, our responsibilities makes us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Welcome back. Each day we take a moment to go beyond the headlines and look deeper into the issues, people, and conversations shaping life here on St. Martin. Welcome to today's News Desk feature.
Each year, more than 1,500 students from the Caribbean part of the kingdom relocate to the Netherlands to pursue higher education. While the opportunity offers academic and professional growth, the transition has historically come with challenges. From housing shortages and administrative hurdles to financial planning and cultural adjustment. The Dienst Uitvoering Onderwijs DUO, the Dutch Government Education Executive Agency, is aiming to ease that transition. From March 9th to 27th, DUO will host information sessions and open temporary service desks across St. Martin, Aruba, Curaçao, Bonaire, as well as Saba and St. Eustatius. A permanent DUO desk has been operating in Curaçao since April 2025. A key part of this effort is a new online preparation tool launched in 2025. Through the online link, students receive a personalized checklist covering student finance, obtaining a citizen service number, a BSN, health insurance, housing arrangements, and available support services. An English language version is also available. Research from Dutch institutions has shown that students who secure housing, complete documentation, and understand loan obligations before departure are more likely to succeed in their first year. DUO officials say early feedback indicates that students and parents appreciate the clarity the tool provides. During the March sessions, students will receive guidance on grants and loans, repayment options, including paying in local currency, and assistance for those experiencing debt challenges. For Caribbean islands where many young people must study abroad to access tertiary education, smoother preparation is more than administrative convenience. It strengthens academic success rates and increases the likelihood that graduates return home equipped to contribute to national development. More information on session dates and service desk locations is available at duo.com/visit Caribbean.
Before we wrap up, we take a moment each day to check in with our neighbors across the region. There's always a story worth paying attention to. Here's today's regional headline.
From the south of the Caribbean, Guyana marks 56 years as a republic. Guyanese at home and across the Caribbean diaspora are celebrating 56 years of republic status, marking another milestone in the nation's sovereign journey. Observed on February 23rd under the theme, Expression, Our Culture Through Innovations and Creativity, this year's anniversary reflects both cultural pride and Guyana's growing global profile. In a special message to the diaspora in Anguilla and St. Martin, Guyana's honorary consul to St. Martin, Kim Lucas Felix, highlighted the country's transformation from its 1970 declaration as a cooperative republic to its current emergence as one of the fastest growing economies in the world. The message also extended gratitude to the governments and people of Anguilla and St. Martin for supporting Guyanese nationals who have contributed to local communities and workforces across the islands. Celebrations included cultural events, church services, and flag-raising ceremonies organized by diaspora groups. While many Guyanese have traveled home to participate in Mash Ramani, a vibrant national festival whose name means celebration after work. As the golden arrowhead flies high, Guyanese worldwide are being encouraged to remain rooted in their heritage, pass traditions to younger generations, and stay engaged in the nation's ongoing development. That's the latest from Guyana. Shout out to all our viewers in Guyana and the Guyanese diaspora across the Caribbean watching NEWSDESK. Here's a fun fact. Guyana is the only English-speaking country in South America, blending Caribbean and South American identity.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin NEWSDESK. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and across all our social media platforms. From all of us here at NEWSDESK, we wish you a fantastic week ahead. Until next time, stay friendly, St. Martin.